Estamos aqui com 10th Avenue North, uma banda de West Palm Beach aqui na Flórida que participa do Rock the Universe no Universal Orlando. Vai conversar com a gente. So, how are you guys?
Great. That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. So you guys mentioned that you want to play in Brazil.
We get people on the internet are always from Brazil, and they're saying, "Come to Brazil, come play a show in Brazil." And we have friends who've gone to Brazil,
Wow.
and they said it was the best experience of their musical careers because the people in Brazil love live music. So we're trying to figure out how to get down there. Come, bring us to Brazil. Whoever's watching this and can make that happen.
So what do you think is the importance of a theme park like Universal to open its doors to a Christian music festival?
Yeah, I was just saying this, that I feel like it actually makes a lot of sense for Universal because Universal makes movies, right? That's the whole theme park is about movies. And what is a movie, but it's a really great story, hopefully. So if you're in the business of telling stories, then you ought to be in the business of talking about spirituality because spirituality plays an integral part in every great story. So, of course, they should be doing this, you know, because you can't have a great story without spiritual connection, you know.
Something that you're living at the moment, or is it a message coming from God? How do you have both situations?
Both and. Most of our songs start with something we need to hear or say to ourselves or be reminded of, and then they become anthems to sing to other people.
And you reach so many people. We hear you guys all the time on the radio. Do you get feedback from people that, you know, sometimes you have that message right when you have to listen that, you know, and do you get feedback from people that were touched by your music?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah. Some of the stories that we get are incredibly heavy. People hear a song in their car and have to pull over, you know, and some lives have been, people have struggled with suicide or, you know, and they've heard a song without intentionally trying to listen to the radio and it's popped up. And so God is using, even when we're not aware, God's using music, you know, in amazing ways.
And some people, they try to tell you and they go, "I'm so sorry, I don't want to bother you, but that song changed my life." And I go, "Why wouldn't you want to tell me that? Of course I want to hear that," you know. Those stories are what keeps me going as a songwriter.
And what do you guys expect from the show today, from the concert today?
It's an interesting question because Jesus talks about the Spirit being like the wind, and you can feel the effects of it, but you don't really know where it's going. So I think I'm hoping to experience the effects of the Spirit moving amongst people.
And do you feel the presence of God when you're singing?
Sometimes. Not every time. I wish it was every time. If you know the secret to where I can feel it every time, let me know.
Okay.
But I suppose that keeps you grateful. Because if I felt it every time, I think I would feel entitled. Like, well, I did all the same things. I'm supposed to feel this. But I've gotten to a place, I've lived enough life where I'm just grateful when I sense Him.
Well, thank you so much. See you guys on stage.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks.
you.
See you in Brazil.
Yes.
Every day I've been feeling the pressure that I